one of the main contributions of these papers, I feel, is to center the social aspects of quarrying and incorporating local Maya perspectives of human-stone interactions as much as possible. We're really trying to people the extraction and construction process, again, not just have these faceless, nameless individuals who are lumped together in architectural energetics calculations. Of course, we incorporate those aspects of researching quarry exploitation, but we want to go beyond that with these papers to make the studies, make the research that much more accessible to a broader audience. So for instance, Leah McCurdy and Julien Iguet, their narrative storytelling approach to complement and inform the scientific storytelling was really important. And they discuss how incorporating narrative storytelling for both their research and their dissemination can make the research that much more accessible to the communities who are stakeholders locally and around the world who just want to learn more about the different quarrying practices that we've been researching. And so the paper by Mary Clark, Rachel Horowitz, and Jason Pauling also recognizes a stoneworker's toolkit that will allow for identification of stoneworking individuals or households farther away from the quarry sites themselves. So we're trying to expand this quarry studies approach to be able to intersect with so many other aspects of Maya society.
This paper moves us away from thinking stone and quarries only as raw materials and raw material sources for monumental architecture or sculpture, and towards seeing stone working as a social and cultural practice embedded in household, neighborhoods, communities, and broader networks of exchange and collaboration. And perhaps I would also add that on a wider level, the papers also reframe Maya landscapes. Instead of focusing only on the monumental centers or standing architecture, they draw attention to the negative spaces, the quarries, pits, depressions that contributed as much to the making of past environments. The paper shows that quarries were not secondary places or invisible places, but keynotes where domestic, social, economic, and even political life unfolded. So it helps us to see Maya landscapes not just as collections of buildings, but as shaped environments, as dynamic places. They also make us realize how central stone-related activities were to daily life. And if we could remove the vegetation and topsoil that cover archaeological sites today, we would probably see the deep imprints of that extraction activities left on the landscapes. And this is precisely what LiDAR surveys are beginning to reveal, and Ken could say more about this, at different sites in the Maya Lowlands. It shows that in many settlements, people were literally living in the midst of the quarries.